What expensive financial or investment mistakes did you learn from? Share your stories. And what can you advise to someone like me who'd like to start investing?
Do not start a business with friends or family. Lol, almost ruined a good friendship because of one and lost 500,000 pesos. Kahit anong kakilala mo talaga sa tao. How smart you think of them, how kind they are. Iba sila pagdating sa pera at magbabago ugali nila kapag na-challenge dito.
Getting a VUL before setting up an emergency fund and getting show edit. As for advice naman okay, better follow the ladder of financial security. Set up emergency funds first, get an HO for income protection in case magkasakit, only then get an insurance. I cancelled ang way VUL na although di naman masama ang VUL if the investment part is not your priority, but in Amba opinion, better get term na lang. For investments, nag-focus na lang muna ako ngayon sa less aggressive investments like MP2. I'm planning to learn to trade stocks din or crypto pero sa ngayon less risk muna kasi it's too much for me.
Thinking that the whole family was my responsibility. That ruined me financially in my early years of working.
Sadly, I'm in this stage right now. Whole family is my responsibility.
Not starting young will always be the most expensive opportunity cost I did impose upon myself. The mistakes I could have learned in my 20s, I am now currently doing a crash course in my 30s to catch up on a microwave type of velocity because I started relatively late to discover my risk appetite and tolerances. I was too focused on my previous corpo career then, too lazy to give time to learn something outside of what I was primarily doing at work cause burnout, and was too afraid to get flagged for potential conflict of interest due to the nature of my corpo work back then.
I should have started young, invested in the markets, learned stocks or financial literacy sana. We didn't learn that from school kahit management pa pinasok ko nun.
Horror stories ko ay investments with family. Nakakasira ng relationship and trust. Kesa sosyo, swelduhan mo na lang. Yung pangungupit, wala na sira na agad. Kaya mabuti pang wag na lang makipagsosyo sa relatives. Or wag masyadong tiwala. Kahit kapamilya mo pa yan, business na nagpapautang, kahit ano pa pong product yan, palagi na lang maraming sumasablay. Kaya kung kaya naman cash payment na lang. Di baling masira o ikaw ang mag-consume ng masisira o mag-expire na product. Kesa naman na-stress ka dahil ang dami-dami mong pautang, sudden investment due to hype or trending like nung nag-boom ang Axie. Late na, wala na natira. Nagbayad pa para sa manage at huwag ka mag-i-invest ng pera na inutang mo lang kung di mo kayang paikutin or kung di ka magsisipag na makaroy. Kasi ang ending, talo ka pa sa interest kung nakatambak lang yung products tapos di naman nabibenta. Natutulog ang pera, palugi ka ng palugi each day na di mo yan nabibenta kasi may tubo yan araw-araw.
Blindly investing or trading into stocks which I know nothing or yung mga nagsasabi invest ka dito, thank me later. Sunog ako dun, that was some 5 to 7 years ago.
I've had investing losses over the years, but I think the biggest one of all would be not maximizing my day job income sooner. Years of working on a PH salary when I could have easily gotten better rates abroad meant that I was losing on what easily amounted to millions over the years. Say if I had a salary of 150k a month locally, but I'd earn 400k plus if I work abroad. That'd mean I was foregoing 250k a month. Even with taxes and increased cost of living, it'd still amount to a millions over time. I know you're probably thinking you can always go abroad later, but the reality is that every one of us has a finite number of years we can really work, so working time is actually a finite resource we have that we're forced to sell constantly. The idea is you'd want to increase the prices early on so you'd earn the most while selling the least of it. Working for 15 years locally, even with probably the best rates, still meant I lost out on at least 10 million on lost income, money that I could have grown and invested too and given me the chance to retire even earlier.
Kumuha ng franchise without doing due diligence. Ayon 2 years na baon pa din ako sa utang ngayon. Kung kailan 28 na saka pa nasira credit score ko, hindi ko sure if makakakuha pa ako ng bahay after maayos ko yung mga loans ko. Dapat talaga aral ng mabuti bago mag-start ng business or investment. So not because sabi nila sa business daw yayaman magbubusiness ka na. Importante talaga aralin mo muna yung papasukin mong investment, businessman or hindi.
Scammers naman halos lahat small-time franchise. Hindi ko nga na-gets paano pumasok sa isip ng tao na good idea yun. Hindi kaya yaman sa food court.
Crypto, hard lesson worth 50,000. Thankfully, I dipped and got burnt after I have built my emergency fund and other investments, stocks, mutual funds, UITFs, time deposits. But I learned now to blindly follow something I do not fully understand. I am still in crypto though, but now with better knowledge.
Know the industry that you have invested in. Investors who is new in investing. These are MY tips. 1. You should know what industry ka mag-invest. 2. Study the company, lalo na yung startups. 3. Observe and learn paano yung takbo sa biz na nilagyan mo ng pera. 4. Don't judge, don't pressure. 5. Think of it as a loss. 6. Huwag ka mag-invest kung yun lang pera mo. Dapat paglagay mo sa pera, wala na sa mind na maka-auroy agad. 7. For startups, know the people who runs the business. Mas advantage if you know the how they work and also the business. Don't just invest because of the hype. Avoid people na parang si Chicken Little. I'm not investor, but I started a small company and nag-skyrocket agad, then di nagtagal, down ka agad. Don't pressure the person you handle the budget you invested in. Read a book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert K. Naka-highlight done story ni Chicken Little.
Getting an insurance through a friend and making the payments to her without asking for receipts. After 2 years, I thought of making an online account to access my history just to see that my account is non-existent. Never again.
Gambling, specifically online casino, almost 300k in 2 years. Never again. Gambling ruins lives.
Sana nakatulong ang video na ito. Did you enjoy this video? Leave a comment if you have any feedback. Drop a like and subscribe for more videos like this one. Take care. Ingat!